The AH-64 Apache has long been considered one of the most powerful and reliable attack helicopters in the world. Over the last 40 years, it has proven its worth in countless battles, from Desert Storm to more recent conflicts, where it has supported ground troops and inflicted devastating damage on enemy forces. With its heavy weaponry, cutting-edge technology, and battle-tested resilience, the Apache has earned its reputation as America's ultimate attack helicopter. However, a new challenger has emerged from Russia, the KA-52 Alligator. A formidable contender with its own strengths and innovative design, the KA-52 is set to test whether it can challenge the Apache's long-held dominance. A comparison of size and weight. On the surface, the Apache and KA-52 are similar in terms of size and weight, though there are subtle differences. The AH-64 Apache has a gross weight of around 17,600 pounds, while the KA-52 is slightly heavier, coming in at 21,600 pounds. Despite these differences, the two helicopters share a similar overall external size. When it comes to their maximum liftoff weight, both helicopters have roughly the same upper limit of around 23,200 pounds. This might suggest that both helicopters have similar carrying capacities. However, the Apache can carry more payload with its relatively lighter weight, offering more flexibility in its operations. With a lighter load, the Apache can perform a wider range of maneuvers and fly at higher speeds without compromising its mission capabilities. This gives the Apache a slight edge in terms of operational freedom and flexibility. Rotor design, a key difference. One of the most significant differences between the Apache and the KA-52 is their rotor configuration. The AH-64 Apache is equipped with a single four-bladed main rotor and a tail rotor. While this design is effective, the tail rotor creates counter-torque, using up as much as 30% of the engine's power, which can reduce the helicopter's top speed and maneuverability. In contrast, the KA-52 features a unique design with two three-bladed contra-rotating rotors. These rotors spin in opposite directions, eliminating the need for a tail rotor. This configuration provides the KA-52 with several advantages. Less engine power is needed for torque compensation, and the absence of a tail rotor reduces vulnerability to enemy fire. Even if the KA-52's tail is damaged, the helicopter can still maintain flight and land safely, a feature that gives it an edge over the Apache in certain combat situations. Speed and maneuverability. While both helicopters have impressive speeds, the KA-52 has a slight advantage over the Apache in terms of top speed and maneuverability. The Apache has a top speed of 182 miles per hour, while the KA-52 can reach 195 miles per hour. Additionally, the KA-52's cruise speed of 167 miles per hour is higher than the Apache's, allowing it to travel faster and potentially outmaneuver its opponent in close-quarters combat. However, speed and agility are not the primary concerns for attack helicopters, which are typically designed for low-altitude close combat operations. The Apache's higher service ceiling of 20,000 feet, compared to the KA-52's 18,000 feet, does give it a slight operational advantage. But this difference is not particularly significant in most combat scenarios. Range and radar systems. In terms of operational range, the Apache has a slight edge. With a range of 300 miles, it can cover more ground than the KA-52, which has a range of around 280 miles. This might not sound like much, but in practice, it means that the Apache is better suited for operations in areas with more widespread military bases and deployments. The Apache also boasts superior radar systems. Its APG-78 Longbow radar is capable of detecting and tracking multiple targets simultaneously, with a range of up to 50 miles. This radar is integrated into the Apache's weapons system, allowing it to launch guided missiles with precision. The radar system is housed in a dome on the top of the helicopter, allowing it to remain hidden, while still effectively tracking targets for missile guidance. The KA-52, on the other hand, is equipped with the Phasotron FH-01 radar system, which has certain limitations. It requires two separate antennas for detecting ground and air targets, and early versions of this radar lacked full 360-degree coverage. Although newer versions of the radar may have addressed these issues, the Apache's radar remains more advanced and versatile in most operational scenarios. Weapons systems, firepower, and accuracy. Both the Apache and the KA-52 are armed with powerful weaponry, but the Apache's systems are generally considered more effective in a variety of combat situations. The AH-64 Apache features a 30mm M230 chain gun mounted beneath the helicopter, which offers greater maneuverability and accuracy. The M230 is integrated with the Apache's targeting and tracking systems, allowing the pilot to operate it independently of the helicopter's flight path. This provides a level of precision and flexibility that is unmatched by the KA-52's side-mounted 2A-42 autocannon. The Apache's M230 is capable of hitting targets at great distances, and when used in combination with its advanced targeting systems, it becomes an incredibly deadly weapon. For anti-vehicle combat, the Apache's 30mm rounds can reliably strike moving targets at long ranges, and for anti-infantry tactics, the shock blast from a 30mm round can create a 13-foot radius of destruction. The Apache typically carries around 1,200 rounds, compared to the KA-52's 460, meaning the Apache can sustain its offensive capabilities longer during combat. In addition to its chain gun, the Apache is equipped with a range of air-to-ground missiles, including the Hellfire AGM-114, Hydra 70 rockets, and Stinger missiles for anti-air defense. The KA-52, meanwhile, is equipped with a variety of missiles, including anti-tank missiles, general-purpose rockets, and anti-air Igla systems, making it versatile in its offensive capabilities. However, the Apache's integration of advanced targeting systems with its weapons makes it a more efficient and precise platform for both ground and air attacks. Close combat. Helicopter versus helicopter. While both helicopters are equipped with powerful weaponry and are highly effective against ground targets, it's important to note that attack helicopters are not typically designed for combat with other helicopters. In the unlikely event of a helicopter-to-helicopter confrontation, the first helicopter to spot its opponent and engage with anti-air missiles would likely emerge victorious. In this case, the Apache's superior radar system and advanced targeting capabilities give it an advantage. However, the KA-52's dual anti-air missile carriage gives it the potential to engage an enemy helicopter effectively if the opportunity arises. Modern warfare, the impact of drones, and anti-air defenses. In recent years, both attack helicopters have faced increasing challenges from modern anti-air defenses and the growing prevalence of drone technology. During the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, attack helicopters were targeted by advanced anti-air missile systems and small arms fire. This has highlighted the vulnerabilities of even the most advanced helicopters when facing well-equipped modern adversaries. The AH-64E Apache has adapted to these challenges by incorporating drone warfare capabilities. The Apache can now seamlessly integrate with unmanned aerial vehicle to extend its range, gather intelligence, and launch precision strikes. This gives the Apache a unique advantage, allowing it to function as both an attack helicopter and a mobile drone control center. The KA-52, while a formidable platform, lacks this integration with drones, which limits its effectiveness in the modern battlefield. Survival and ejection systems. The ejection system in the KA-52 is a groundbreaking feature, as it is the first of its kind in an attack helicopter. When activated, the system not only ejects the crew, but also detaches the rotors, ensuring the crew's safety by reducing the risk of further injury from the helicopter's spinning blades. This innovation is designed to protect the crew in the event of an emergency, such as when the helicopter is hit by enemy fire or suffers mechanical failure mid-flight. However, this system introduces certain complexities. The detachment of the rotors makes it more challenging to recover and salvage the helicopter, as key components are separated in the process. Additionally, the ejection system may limit the helicopter's ability to be repaired and reused, unlike more traditional helicopters where damaged components can be replaced. Despite these challenges, the Ka-52's ejection system provides a level of survivability for the crew that is unmatched by the Apache. Thanks for watching, folks. Whether you're Team Apache or Team Ka-52, it's clear these helicopters know how to keep things up in the air. Let's be honest, if they ever went head-to-head, the only thing getting blown away is your mind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell, unless you're planning to eject on us, in which case, we'll understand.